It's not your fault that you're fat. It's not your fault that you have type 2 diabetes. It is not your fault if you have an issue related to a bad diet. But it is your problem. It's not your fault, but it is now your problem. I'm John Laspina, I'm the Carnivore teacher, and today we're going to talk about it's not your fault, but it is your problem. We have been barraged with commercials and advertisements, manipulated. They use the bliss point to make foods taste better than they really are. They sprinkle MSG, which makes foods light up in our brain like crazy. We are being slowly poisoned, ever so slowly, over the decades with all of this hyper-palatable processed food, which contains starch, sugars, and seed oils. So when we get obese, when we get fat, uncomfortable, maybe you're trying your best. Maybe you're doing diets, you're running, you're exercising, you're going on Jenny Craig, you're doing all these diets and things, and it's not working. It's not your fault. You've been lied to about this food. That cereal's supposed to be heart healthy, that's supposed to be good for you, that this TV dinner called Healthy Choice is actually healthy, a healthy choice. You are being lied to so they can make money and they don't care about your health. Look around you. Look at the mall, look at the grocery store, look at amusement parks, look at baseball fields and football. Look at the people. Tell me, what percentage of the population in your eyes glance is obese or morbidly obese these days? It has gone up dramatically from the 1970s. And what happened from the 1970s to today is more starch, sugar, and seed oils, high fructose corn syrup, carbohydrates in this processed, hyperpalatable, bliss point food that people are eating, all mostly because of convenience. I can microwave it, it's fast. I can run through the drive-thru and get it, it's fast. It's fast and convenient and fast and convenient. I just had lunch a while ago. It took me 10 minutes to make on the stove. That's not that long. That's kind of fast. Right? I had eggs and bacon and leftover meat from last night's dinner and butter. It was delicious. It didn't take long. And I wipe out the pan, I'm ready for the next day. We don't have to eat this disgusting processed food from McDonald's and Burger King and Wendy's and Chick-fil-A. That's disgusting, people. You may like it because they're hitting these little dopamine sections of your brain with the sugar and the salt and the fat, but it's so unhealthy because it's full of seed oils. It's full of carbohydrates and added sugars, high fructose corn syrup, soda, and fruit juice is like just drinking liquid sugar. It's so bad for you. So going back to the beginning of my premise, it is your problem now. So what do? Since it's not your fault, you get the knowledge. Watch my channel. Watch other people's channels. Watch Dr. Ken Berry. Watch Dr. Anthony Chafee. Watch the people on YouTube who are teaching us how to eat the proper human diet, which is not starch, sugar, and seed oils. It's beef, it's lamb, it's pork, it's poultry, it's fish and eggs. It's shopping around the edges of the grocery store or going to a regenerative farm and buying your meat. It's making it yourself in the kitchen. If you don't know how to cook, learn how to cook. I know how to cook, but there are certain things I don't know how to do. Well, that's what we have Google for. That's what we have Siri for. It's what we have Alexa for. It's what we have ChatGPT for. We have all the tools right in front of us to learn how to do anything, to make something we've never made before. If you don't have the physical tools, go out and buy them. Make sure you have the things, use a wooden spatula instead of plastic or metal. Use metal or wood instead of plastic. Use a cast iron skillet or stainless steel or glass or ceramic. Don't use plastic. Don't use the Teflon. Learn all the little things that you get from these videos. Google, learn, and you will have the knowledge to take care of yourself and to feel better and to look better. And then you won't be saying, it's my problem anymore, because now I've solved my own problem. It is not your fault, but it is your problem if you are obese. If you're a type 2 diabetic, Type 2 means you gave it to yourself. I don't want you to take that from me as I'm accusing you, but it's a fact. If you're a type 2 diabetic, it may not be your fault. You did it to yourself, but you didn't know. Actually, the American Diabetes Association tells you to eat a lot of healthy whole grains, and they give you recipes with added sugars. It's their fault, actually. So it's now your problem. If you have type 2 diabetes, honestly, I don't think it's your fault. It's only your fault if you have the knowledge and you proceed anyway. It's your problem now, and how do you solve it? You eat an ultra low carbohydrate intake diet, and your type 2 diabetes will go into remission. It happens for everybody who eliminates carbs and sugars. It may take time. It took you a long time to become a type 2 diabetic. It may take a good amount of time for you to be cured. Your A1C will come down to below 5.7. That's another thing. The ADA, think that a 6.0 is okay, that a 6.4 is okay. No, it's not. You're damaging your body. Any point above 5.7 and you're doing some major glycation damage in your body, but they don't even say that. I think that's criminal. So it may not be your fault that you got this way, whatever issue you're dealing with, but it is your problem. And the solution is the carnivore way of eating. If you don't want to do pure carnivore, you can start out with keto. Then you can go into ketovore, and you could slowly get into carnivore because it really is the best and the healthiest way. It's the ancestral way of eating. And that's all animal products and all animal fats. Slowly take out the plants. Hurry up and take out those seed oils right away, and you will be healthy. Ladies and gentlemen, click the thumbs up and share, and I hope you got something out of this. I took that idea from, I think, Dr. Berry. It's not your fault, but it is your problem. So I wanted to pass that nugget on to you as well. Have a good day.